What's the word, man? It's another DJ Treylow podcast for 2017. Rolling into the second podcast of the week of January. I'd say, 13th through the 20th? No, 15th through the 22nd, something like that. Anyways, man, President is January 20th, so President Trump's going to go into office today. He's going to get voted in. Obama's done. He did a good 8 years. Had some good policies in effect. I don't really get into politics, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, to me, it's all the same thing, man. Every president goes in office, they saying this and that, what policies they going to put in force and all this and that before the presidency. It's just like a show, man, and then people pick and choose who they like. They say, man, this president right here, he's going to change things, man. He's got some strong policies. He's going to really make America great, like Donald Trump said. Or, he's going to get us out of debt and all this shit, man. It's the same song every president that gets elected. The same fucking song, man. They say all this shit before the election. People get very pumped up. Either you like them or you don't. And then after they get in office, man, they pretty much do the same thing the last president does. I understand, man, they got to keep everything even keel, man. It's not about, changing stuff to where it's, too extreme. You want to keep everything just on an even keel, man. You don't want to have, too much change and freak people out, or you don't want to have too less of change. Just coast. That's the way it is with life, man. Even when you go to work every day, work a job, you don't want no extreme shit every day, man. You want something to where you can get lost, I guess, and relax, lost in your thoughts and relax. Keep everything at even keel. You go to work, man, and you get stressed the fuck out. It's gonna be a long work day. It's gonna be a long ass work day. Another way, it'd be a long ass work day is if you don't get enough rest, man. I don't know about you, but if I don't get a good 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep, that work day gonna be long than a motherfucker, man. The more I sleep, the quicker my work day goes by. So you gotta get your sleep, man. You gotta try to live a little bit healthy, It's kind of funny, man, because just people in general, man, it's like you pick and choose, man. I notice with people in general, they'll be healthy about this shit over here, but then they don't give a fuck about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people that was like, hey, I don't eat a lot of salt because I got high blood pressure or whatever. It raises your blood pressure. But then they smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Or, I know people that say, I'm super clean, bro. I'm a germaphobe. I wash my hands 20 times a day. But then they got dirty dishes sitting in their sink, man. You know what I'm saying? Or they got dirty carpet in their house. I can always find something about a person when they say they got a disorder like that makes me think they full of shit. Because I've never found somebody who's just super clean to where everything is perfect. But then they focus on little areas that bug the shit out of them. That's just the way it is. And they don't see it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just human beings in general. There was this one philosopher that said something like, if you've already thought about death, then you already gravitating toward it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, a lot of these people out here are already in self-destruct mode. They ain't going to, just, I'm going to go check out because I'm bored of being here. But sometimes they in self-destruct mode. What I mean by that is they going to smoke, fucking drink, do drugs, you know what I'm saying, to the extreme because, they're already bored with being here. You know what I'm saying? So don't let yourself get into self-destruct mode. You know what I'm saying? Get you some goals, stuff you want to accomplish, and focus on that, man. That's the main thing that makes life more fulfilling is when your accomplishments. I notice most of the time with men, we all about accomplishments, man. Almost all our conversations between each other is what we accomplished, what we proved that we did. You know what I'm saying? What we got, what we bought, what kind of shit we got in our life. It's all about accomplishments. And sometimes the guys that don't have anything can feel like, or they struggling, can feel like that kind of conversation is, it puts pressure on them. Because they say they don't got a job or whatever, man. And they got homeboys or parents, whatever, talking about how much they got a new car, how much money they spent on a new house. You know what I'm saying? It puts pressure on them. Like, damn, I gotta get my shit accomplished. So, you shouldn't put pressure on nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you put subliminal pressure on people and you don't even mean to, man. That's what be tripping me out, man. Like, sometimes I'll be like, I do my thing, and homeboys around me feel like they gotta live up to my standard. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the stuff that I do. So it's called subliminal pressure, peer pressure. I don't even try to do it, man. So sometimes I think, man, I gotta back off of some of my homeboys, man, because I don't want to put no subliminal peer pressure on them to where they feel like they gotta be a certain way just to hang out with me. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody. I want you to just be happy with your life, because life is short and it goes by quick. So you just sit back and enjoy it. Okay, man, we're gonna go on to enough of me rambling on about life and shit. We're gonna go on to local news. Like I said, Donald Trump got elected today, January 20th. 2017. There's going to be a lot of protests. I stay down here in Austin, Texas, man. It's the only city pretty much in Texas where it's mainly liberal, democratic. And, Austin is a Republican state. So, this is some bullshit, man. Protesting ain't going to fucking change anything. He's the president. It's like crying over spilt milk. You can't cry over spilled milk. It's done. It's a done deal. What's a protest going to do? Nothing. All a protest is going to do for me today, because I'm working, driving the bus, is sit up there and cause a bunch of traffic, fucking up shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand this shit, man. They did this like 2 or 3 times when he first won the candidacy. And I was stuck downtown in some bullshit. People walking around with signs, yelling and shit. And what's that gonna do? Not a damn thing but fuck up traffic. You can't change the shit. You crying over spilt milk and ain't gonna do shit. So let's look at the article on the news real quick. I'll read you some of it. Ahead of Donald Trump inauguration, you can expect big protests here in Austin. As many watch the inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump from their couch or from Austin events Friday, more than 20,000 are expected to protest through downtown Austin Friday and Saturday. Thank God I'm off Saturday. I got to work today and it's going. I'm glad I brought my food with me, man, because I'm going to miss all my damn breaks. Local high school students are also planning a walkout during the inauguration. Okay, so you want to screw up your education just because you mad because the president's not somebody you like. Okay, that's real good. You know, if anything, go focus on your education so you can sit up there and become a president that you like one day. Don't walk out, screw up a whole day of school and education over something you can't change. Austin police are mum on their exact safety plans, but they're no stranger to dealing with large crowds in Austin. About 3,500 people are expected to march from Auditorium Shores to the Texas State Capitol at 5 p.m. Oh, man, and I got to go through that shit. Then about 20,000 people are expected to march on the Capitol for the woman's right at noon. Okay, look, man, like I said, the only people you're hurting, Donald Trump don't give a shit about this. He's in office. The only people you're going to be hurting when you do this is the traffic and the bus drivers. So I hope y'all enjoy hurting us, the working people, by protesting bullshit that ain't going to change. Oh, man, maybe I'm too hard, man. Enjoy your protest, you know, enjoy walking down the street screwing up shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm being a little too hard on them. Okay, let's look at some local news is done. That's what's going on today. And let's look at what's going on in hip hop music, man. Since it's January. Okay, released albums. What's released so far this year? January 6th, Hefe, Substantial, P&B Rock, Social Club Misfits. I ain't listening to none of that stuff. But Hefe, The World Is Yours, hit number 37 on the top R&B hip hop albums. Events. On January 8th, Drake's Summer 16 tour was declared the highest grossing hip hop tour in history with a total gross of $84.3 million and a total of 54 different shows. Let me have $1 million, Drake. Just send it my way. If you hear the podcast, man, I want to open a McDonald's and make a couple million. The previous record holder was Jay-Z and Kanye West on the Throne Tour, which made a total of $75 million from October 2011 to June 2002. On January 9th, West Coast record producer and DJ Crazy Tunes died at the age of 45 from a heart attack. This is what I'm talking about. You got to take care of your health. On January 18th, it was announced that 21 Savage signed a deal with Epic Records. So he's with Epic now. On January 18th, Fat Joe announced that he signed a management deal with Jay-Z Rock Nation Company. So that's all that's been happening in hip hop. All right, man. I got to close this podcast real quick with the special subject of the day. I'm gonna talk about it in a few minutes, but just stay tuned for a second. Okay, I'm back. Had to walk up in the liquor store. I'm gonna need some booze after today, man. Driving that damn bus with them protesters, boy. Anyways, my special subject for today is how to prevent lung cancer. Now, we all like to smoke. Some people like to smoke cigarettes. Some people like to smoke Black and Mild. Some people like to smoke weed. But the bottom line is all of us like to smoke, and we all blackening it up our fucking lungs. And, you know, some people are smoke-free. Don't smoke at all. But even if you don't smoke at all, you can still catch lung cancer. I know this, man. Wouldn't that be a bitch? You know what I'm saying? You ain't smoked your whole life. You ain't even enjoyed a cigarette or a fucking tobacco, weed, and you catch lung cancer. That would be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You missed the whole experience of enjoying the rush from tobacco or the high from weed. But my point is this, like, there's certain foods you can take to help you out to stop the free radicals. That's what causes cancers, the cells, the free radical cells in your body.
Anything from the ground that stinks. What I mean by that, onions, garlic, got a strong odor. And cabbage. Because what that does is it keeps your lungs from not being dry. You know, it formulates mucus in your body to where it coats your lungs. It keeps them wet and moist, you know what I'm saying? Because when they dry, I know that kind of sounds perverted, but when they dry, you know, that's when you can get lung cancer, man. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep your lungs nice and wet and moist if you're smoking a lot. So, you know, some people don't like cabbage, you know, they don't like vegetables. It's really good for you. But if you don't like cabbage, you know, get you some onions. And if you don't like eating onions straight because they're strong and, you know, I can't, you know, mess up your breath, garlic too, you know, fry some of that stuff, man. You know, you can fry onions and still have, you know, some of the benefits from them. And they're tasty when they're fried, you know? So, those are some of the foods you can eat that'll help stop lung cancer. Here's another one. Here's another little thing that'll help you stop lung cancer, man, is cranberry juice. I don't know how that works, but it works and it helps your lungs a lot. The only thing about juice to me is I got a lot of acid reflux, so I can't fool with too much juice. Orange juice, cranberry juice, anything that's got juice, because it causes, you know, indigestion. And my thing was this: if I knew a long time ago with acid reflux, you know, I was taking Pepto, I was taking Tums, shit like that. If I knew a long time ago, man, all you really need is to go buy you some mineral water. They got Topo Loco here here in Texas, or Pierre mineral water. Man, that's the best thing for your stomach, period. Like, especially if you drink a lot of booze, you eat something real greasy, and then you get tired, you lay down, and you're not laying. I mean, they say you got to sit up, laying down. Come on, man. Who's going to do that? You know? The doctors say the dumbest shit: sit up while you sleep. Help your acid reflux. That don't do shit. Ain't nobody going to sit up. They going to lay down. So you going to eat something greasy and salty, because that's what you like eating when you're drunk. And then you're going to go lay down. And then at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to wake up. You're going to have that feeling in your throat like you got to burp and you can't burp. And your stomach's going to be just toe up, man. Have you a bottle of mineral water right next to your bed, man. When you wake up in the middle of the night, open that bitch up. Drink about half. Even if you don't want to feel that in the middle of the night. Say, for instance, you know what you're doing. You're not that drunk. Drink some of that shit before you lay down. You know what I'm saying? Then you won't be waking up in the middle of the night. But if you too drunk, too wasted, you fall asleep, then drink some of it like in the middle of the night when you wake up and you feel that heartburn and acid reflux and all kinds of shit. And it'll take all the shit away. Like, I used to eat Tums and shit. That shit don't do nothing, man. And Pepto had me fucking feeling all weak, like too much medicine to it. You know what I'm saying? So when I discovered mineral water, man, I was like, I'm good. Even that works for a hangover too. You wake up the next day, you're feeling fucked up. Grab you some mineral water, drink some of that shit. You don't have to take no Tylenol or aspirin to fuck your whole liver up, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just drink you some mineral water. You'd be great. You'd be feeling good. So enough of the health preaching, man. I'm gonna finish this podcast. Y'all have a good day. If you're out there protesting, be careful, be safe. Don't get crazy, man. You know, people get crazy on protests. They get in their feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? So just chill. Have a good day. Talk to y'all later. DJ Treylow out. Check me out on YouTube. D Myers 45. If you want to see some of my screwed and chopped stuff that I do in my songs. Peace.